Hello, and welcome back to Meerkat Chris and Kathleen. What are we doing today?
Collection update.
Collection update. Yeah, you may realise that we haven't done a collection update video in quite a while apart from the Christmas update one, so there is quite a few things here that we've got to show you guys. So, let's get started. First up, we've got this rather... I don't quite know what to say about it.
It's an X.
We've got this thing that I'm not quite sure why I have.
Yeah, you don't use it.
I used it the first few weeks. Anyway, what is it, Kathleen?
An Xbox One.
An Xbox One S.
Oh, really?
And a controller.
What does the S mean?
Slim? I don't know. Yeah, it's the nice bluey turquoise. What is it?
I don't know. Teal.
Teal? The nice teal coloured Xbox
Might
One
be.
S? You guys know I'm more of a PlayStation player, but over the past few months I've been kind of wanting to get back into playing the Xbox games that I've been missing out on because I've been exclusively playing on PlayStation. Well, let's have a look at the games I've got for Xbox One. Starting with Sunset Overdrive. Probably the main reason I got an Xbox One S in terms of gaming, because it's by the makers of Ratchet and Clank and they're doing the new Spider-Man game, so yeah, it's quite good. I enjoy it. I've played a few hours of it. It's pretty fun. Yeah. And then I have Rare Replay. You know, the Nintendo 64-ish type games on the Xbox. I haven't really played it. The first Titanfall, which was exclusive to the console Xbox One. Yeah, it's alright.
I haven't even opened this one.
Gears of War 4, which is still sealed. Yeah, it comes with all previous Gears of War games, I think, yeah.
It's 5 games that you haven't even opened.
Yeah. And then, of course, we've got a Halo game, because you can't have an Xbox game without having a Halo game, so... And that's it for the Xbox One S games. What was that? Was that like 5? I think that was 5 games. That's 5 games for the Xbox
because
One.
there was another 4.
Yeah, but they're 360 games.
Oh, okay.
So far, has it been worth it? But other than that, I thought, yeah, let's go back and get some of the Xbox 360 games, because I used to be into the Xbox 360 before I got into PS3. So there is quite a lot of back catalogue games that I wanted to play. So I went out and bought some 360 games. And to be fair, I actually have more 360 games than I do Xbox One games since buying the Xbox One S. So... starting that, we have Halo Wars. I really like RTS games, specifically the Command & Conquer series. I remember playing a demo for this ages ago and I couldn't really get into it, and so I thought, well, maybe I'll buy the game and see if I can get into it, and I couldn't get into it. Next up, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. You know, the first Halo game, but remastered. I think you can get it on Xbox One. I don't know why I got it on Xbox 360. I think I was lured in by the slipcover, so that probably plays a factor into it. But it is a bit damaged at the bottom, which is... Do I sound ill? No. I feel ill. I have a game I got for 20p at the local cash generator. The sequel to Perfect Dark Zero.
It says only on Xbox 360.
Yeah, Xbox... What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know. Why did you start agreeing though?
Xbox 360 exclusive, apparently. Next up, I have rebought Splinter Cell Conviction, the game that wasn't released on PlayStation. Big shame, because I have been getting them back on the PlayStation, and I can't exactly have this on the PlayStation in that collection, so it's a bit annoying. Had to buy it again because my other copy did get laser burned. You know, when you knock an Xbox 360 over with a disc in it, it like... it creates a laser burn around the disc. So I had to get it again. Got it pretty cheap. I think I got it for less than £1. So next up, we have a game that I really want to get into, Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah.
Right, keep it snappy.
Then we have Army of Two, the 40th Day. I think this is a sequel to the first game. I think it's the last game in the series. I remember playing the first one with my brother, the Dude, quite a lot on the 360. It's a great little bit of co-op play where you have to get each other's back and fight through it, and it's pretty cool, and you have to heal each other. It's pretty cool. Next up, we have a game that I only got because it's in steelbook form. Frontlines. Is that what it's called? Frontlines Fuel of War. for only 99p, and you know, who doesn't like to have a steelbook or two? Well, okay, well, I've got another steelbook on the 360, Crackdown 2. I don't think I've played this sequel, but I do remember playing the 360 original game, and it's quite good. I never thought it was anything particularly special, but it's a steelbook, so why not? And then last up but not least, I had to rebuy this, and it is the BioShock Steelbook.
BioShock.
BioShock Steelbook. I wish they did BioShock 2 and Infinite in a Steelbook form because it got really nicely with this, but unfortunately I think we just got this one. And again, I had to buy it again because the spine on my other one started corroding away, didn't it? It started going all, like, what do you call it when gold starts going on metal? Rust. It started going, I think it started going rusty. I love this game, so I wanted to get it again without it being broken. And that's it for the Xbox games, so I don't know, what did you think? I don't know, what did you guys think? Was it worth me getting an Xbox One? Considering most of the games I got were 360 games and I could have got 360 for cheaper. I mean, the other main reason I got this console was because, you know, it's a 4K Blu-ray player, or supposedly it's a 4K Blu-ray player. So I thought, yeah, that'll make up for it. And I don't have any 4K Blu-rays.
Or a TV.
Or a 4K TV. Was it worth it? I think so. Future-proof.
Oh wait, what
anyway.
next? PS4?
Yeah, we could. Actually, no, we'll keep the PS4 so that people keep watching if they're just into the game stuff, so we can get the people to watch.
It's all devious.
Okay. I don't know, I feel like we should get some toys in there. I mean, collectibles. I don't know if I have shown these on the channel before, but these are things I got around Force Friday for Star Wars. 3.75-inch figures of Rey and Chewbacca with a little pog. Rey comes with her blaster, her staff, and a lightsaber. Well, Anakin's lightsaber, but still. And it's her Jedi training robes. I'm kind of glad to have these.
This is definitely a toy. What is that?
Requires Force Link. Wear Force Link to activate sounds. So yeah, I kind of like them. As you guys know, I like to collect the 3.75-inch line and keep them in the box because I just think they're pretty cool to display. I think I have them down there somewhere. Next up, we have another Star Wars item, and this is also one I got around Force Friday, but a few days late after my video. I don't think I showed you this. I did get Luke Skywalker, Master Jedi Luke Skywalker. 6-inch Black Series figure. Doesn't come with any accessories. I mean, they could have probably added in the little milk bottle he gets, you know, when he goes up to that monster. And it's a bit horrible to say monster, creature.
Yeah, that's nice.
And gets the milk. They could have included something like that, wouldn't you say? And then I've had his little slime, his green slime coming down. Pretty cool figure. Has a decent likeness. It does look like his hair's just kind of like floating on top of his head, but other than that, it's pretty cool. What? Going back to the 3.75-inch line, I did get Home Bargains, if you know what that is. It's a local shop that has things dead cheap, and they do sometimes do collectibles for us collectors. Okay, but C-3PO with his red arm, I might add. Don't know if you recognise him. Haha. And R2-D2. I don't know, they're pretty cheap, so why not? And Kathleen did just point out that I did get a Black Series figure in Atsy. I think he's in The Last Jedi. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, I don't know, he was dead cheap, so why not? Home Bargains, that was it, Home Bargains. I got him from Home Bargains. Where did I get this? Was this also Home Bargains? Okay, Home Bargains. Star Wars. Rey's Speeder. Pretty cool. I haven't unboxed it yet. I don't know if I will because I kind of like it being up there. It kind of adds a bit of, you know, something to look at. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty big as well. I only got it for like, what, £3, £6? I think I got it for £6 at it. And then our friend Harry got me something for my birthday. Well, two things. Next up, probably the largest item I've got in this haul. Well, it's not really a haul, is it? It's a collection update. But this I don't quite know why I bought, but...
This is a haul, you'd have problems.
Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. I wanted it for the guitar, and it does come with the guitar, but it doesn't come with the little receiver thing, the little dongle, so I can't play it to put into my PlayStation 2, so I can't play it. Yeah. We'll be moving on to the PlayStation games. And a nice way to segue into that, we'll have that, please.
Alright. We'll have that.
This is pretty cool. It's not an officially licensed product. I think it's a custom design by a fan. Rise of the Tomb Raider PS1 style custom case. You know, I had to buy the case separately and implement the printed out artwork into it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's loosely based on PlayStation 1 product that was given exclusively to the press when Rise of the Tomb Raider came out. I'll show you there. Yeah, that thing. It's not an exact replica because it does have a few things missing, but it's pretty cool. And it's a nice thing to display. Yeah. As I was saying, nice way to segue into PlayStation. We need the PlayStation 1 games.
Where are they?
I don't know.
They're not here.
Specifically, PlayStation 1 games. I don't know if I have shown this. I think I have because I've had this longer than I remembered. But I thought I'd just get them out of the way anyway. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the first and second games, respectively. Some of my childhood favourite games that I had on the PlayStation 1, and I thought, yeah, I want to get them again to have in nice boxes, and they're really cool. I've probably shown them on the channel, so sorry if that's the case. Chicken Run. I remember playing this for a very small amount of time on the PlayStation 1 back when I was a kid, and I did play it on the channel, so if you're interested, there's a gameplay video on Chicken Run. And then very recently I got the Die Hard trilogy on the PlayStation 1. I actually remember playing that when I was very, 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 very young, and it's actually one of the first games I remember playing, and I remember it being so brutal that I loved it. I loved it, it was so violent. And then this is another rebuy, Small Soldiers. I just wanted to get the box again because I don't really have the box.
It looked like Charlie's Angels when I was looking through.
Does it? Yeah, another repurchase. The Weakest Link, just for a better box than that. All these games are like £1 or £2, so they're pretty cool, and it's a nice little way to build up your collection, and I like the PlayStation 1 collection because it looks nice. Next up, PlayStation 4. Yeah, so this will probably prove that I'm more into the PlayStation. I don't have anything against Xbox, it's just what I've been into, and it's what I've been collecting games for. Anyway, first up we have Cities Skylines. It's basically what you want from SimCity on the PC, but on PlayStation 4 and actually kind of better. I got addicted to this game for a few days. I put a lot of hours into it and my city just basically went corrupt and broke down.
Oh, I think I remember you playing that now.
Everything was on fire.
You just kept being like, look at my city, look at my city, every like 2 minutes.
Yeah, because I was proud.
You were like dead proud when it crossed over the river.
Yeah, everything burnt down, so I gave up on the city.
I didn't know everything burnt down.
Yeah, that's why I gave up. Next up, we have a controversial choice in Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is a good game. I really enjoy this game. I get the hate towards it, and I get why people have been boycotting the game, but I still enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie, you know. I can see about all the microtransaction problems, but they don't get in the way for me personally, so... The campaign was okay, I think I gave it like 6 out of 10 or something. I wrote an Instagram post on it. Heavily disappointing, but I enjoy it. Although I've put a lot more time into the first one. Next up we have a more recent purchase in Lego City Undercover for the PS4. A game I've been wanting to play for years. I remember it being on the Wii U and I just never got around to buying it because I do have a Wii U if you didn't know. And it's pretty fun. It's a nice open world city. Got some good gameplay in there. Next up we have probably the game I've spent the most time in recently, Skyrim VR. And I did actually complete the storyline this time, and I love it. I think I gave it like a 9.8 out of 10 or something. I love this game. This is one of my favourite games of all time. And in VR as well, which was really cool. Next up we have a really cool edition, even though I don't really care for the game, Wipeout Omega Collection. In this really cool PlayStation 1 style slip. I mainly got the game because apparently it's getting a VR patch, and I love the PSVR, so... Another game I'm not sure if I have shown on the channel, but I probably haven't. Hitman, the complete first season. This is amazing. I love this game. This is like a masterpiece stealth game. I love it. There's so much variety in this game, and one single episode, there's only like 5 or 6 or something like that, but one episode can last you days worth of gameplay time. It's amazing. There's so much replay value in this, and it's a game I actually want to go back and install back on my PlayStation. So another controversial choice, Call of Duty World War II. I like the Call of Duty franchise, and it's really fun, and me and Kathleen have a lot of fun playing the online multiplayer, so I don't care what you think, and I think it's a decent Call of Duty game.
I don't get why it's always, people always just
I wouldn't voice your opinion, Kathleen. I
But why
wouldn't
does
voice
it
your
have to
opinion.
be
You
Cruise?
will be hunted down.
Okay.
I couldn't get into the campaign, but it's not one of the best Call of Duties by any stretch, but, you know, it's quite fun. I enjoy it. We've been recording for 30 minutes. Next up, we have the PlayLink games, which I have shown on this channel, so I'm not going to go into depth about it. Basically, I love That's You. You can get it free on PlayStation Plus at the moment, but pretty cool set of games, and it's really cool to have them physically, so why not? What's next, Kathleen? Yeah, now we're on to the Blu-Rays.
Top one's not, and the second top one's not.
Well, alright, we'll do a DVD first. Got this one for my birthday. I did this TV show, Legion, the first series. Haven't seen it yet. I'll get around to it eventually. It sounds good. It looks like a decent show, so why not? I think it's set in the X-Men universe. Next up, we have a CD. What does CD stand for, Kathleen?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know what DVD
Compact disc.
Oh.
That's it. What?
What does
PlayStation.
DVD stand for?
Digital Versatile Disc. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 soundtrack. I just had to have it. I have the first one. I prefer the first case for the first one, but some great music on there, so... Now we're into the Blu-ray collection haul. Ooh.
It didn't show.
I know. And we've got a Ben Wheatley film. Free Fire. I have not seen this yet. I missed it at the cinema. Can't wait to get around to watching it. And it's Ben Wheatley, who I have actually communicated with. But we don't need to talk about that. Next up, we have Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained, which might be one of my favourite films of his. Yeah, it's in a gorgeous slipcover. And it was dead cheap, like £4 at CEX, so you can't really pass that up. Another thing from my birthday back in October, this is one that the dude kindly got me, and it is Hacksaw Ridge. I love me some World War II films, and this seems like a genuinely great one, so I'm going to have to get around to that at some point. It is still in its cellophane, so when I eventually get around to watching it, that's going to be so exciting to unwrap. A genuinely brilliant film, Zodiac. It's the director's cut. I have not actually seen the director's cut as far as I'm aware. But, you know, I love Zodiac. It's an absolute masterpiece. David Fincher at his best, as always, you know. Next up, we have another film I haven't got around to yet, but it is The Pianist. Another film dealing with some sort of, you know, element in World War II. Next up, we have one of my favourite films that I watched when I was younger, Moon. One of the most inspiring films I've ever seen, in that it was a very low budget film considering what it is. Made only $5 million on a budget of that. It's Duncan Jones' first film, and it is honestly worth watching. Christopher Nolan's second film, Memento. Great film, and I just wanted to watch it again, so I had to get it on Blu-ray, you know. A Walk Among the Tombstones. A title I really like, and I love me some Liam Neeson as well, so even if it is bad, I don't really care.
I've never seen it.
No, but even if it would be bad, I might enjoy it. Next up, we have a film I wasn't too fond of, Sing Street. I'm glad the dude got me it. I was glad that I actually got around to watching it, because it does have a good soundtrack and all that, and it has a good vibe to it. It just has some narrative issues that I couldn't quite get past. Next up, we have another sealed Blu-ray that I haven't opened, Rosemary's Baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we have... Ooh, it's a pointless film.
I've never seen it.
It's an absolute pointless film. But I had to have it for my collection. And of course, this also goes into the same collection, but this one is genuinely brilliant. Logan. So glad to finally get this in the slipcover. Yeah, it does have a few dents here and there, which I was really irritated at, but I might eventually get around to watching the noir version as well, so... Pretty cool, eh?
Hey.
Hey. And last but not least, in the Blu-ray haul, we have Mission Impossible Trilogy. I nearly swore on camera there. You can get a more recent updated version of this box set, but I just much prefer the Blu-ray cases in this one. And I love this series. It's such an underrated action film series. It's so much fun. I got into it when the third one came out, and I've loved it ever since. I mean, more people seem to be into the series nowadays, but next up we have a random inclusion, because this should have been in an earlier pile, but PC game, Splinter Cell. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Brilliant game. I absolutely love this game. As you guys know, I recently completed this as of a few months ago on the PS3. I love it. I think I gave it a solid 8 out of 10, and I love this case. I just couldn't pass this up when I saw it in CEX. Okay. This is also a really random inclusion. Butterbeer, you know, from Harry Potter. And it's quite nice. quite nice.
It's like cream soda.
I've had, yeah, it's better than cream soda. I can't stand cream soda. But I finally got around to getting a bottle, an official bottle release. I have opened it, if you can't tell, and I have drank it, if you can't tell. But I like the bottle, so, you know. Another present from the dude for my birthday, and it was Ryan Gosling from Blade Runner 2049, which was a brilliant film, I might add. Brilliant film. You can read my review and thoughts on that on my Instagram if you ever find that, whatever, I don't know. It's a good figure. I really like the mold of the actual body of it and the trench coat and the blaster and everything. Not blaster. That's Star Wars. I don't think Ryan Gosling quite looks like Ryan Gosling when you look straight on at him. He kind of looks a bit creepy and weird, but from the side it's pretty good. He looks way too tanned though, way too tanned, but good figure, and I like displaying him next to my TV, next to my T800 Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator figure. Next up, we've got my only pop for this collection, and that is my pop vinyl Alien Xenomorph from the film Alien 1979, directed by Ridley Scott. I don't know why I added that in. I think they've done an updated version of this pop with a better face mold, but I got it pretty cheap at a local Huzzah Bazaar. What's it called? Hawkins Bazaar? Hawkins Bazaar, which shut down.
Call it Huzzah Bazaar.
100 megabox Jaffa cakes. No, Jaffa cakes. See, you get 5 lots of these, and it was what, £3 at the local Tesco? £3 for 100 Jaffa cakes? Anyway, last thing, my blanket.
Oh, you sound so like innocent.
And Kathleen's actually jealous of this.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's the end of the haul or collection video update, collection update video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed the video. Did you, Kathleen? Did you enjoy the video? Did you guys enjoy the video? Probably not. You're probably not even here anymore. Everybody leaves my videos within like 2 minutes.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's all.
I know. If you are still here, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Why not leave a like and subscribe? You know. Anyway, bye.